Okay, if I can just call everyone's attention, we need to go through two. We just need to go through some rules.
Number one.
Okay, if everyone can hear me clearly. Hare Krishna. I'd like to thank everyone for coming along this morning. So, the plan is very simple. We're going to be walking from here all the way to Granby Street. It shouldn't take us that long. Along the walk, we'll also be chanting Hare Krishna. So we'll have our different kirtan team leading, and we'll join in. But of course, one of the reasons we said we would do this walk today is because 2 years ago, we know exactly what happened here, and that's 2 years exactly tomorrow, on the 3rd of September. But on the day that the fire happened here, those of us that were here are still here, and in the words of the fire officer, it was a miracle that nobody got injured. Nobody even needed a plaster. Everybody escaped, everybody was safe. And then finally, when we got back into the building to see the deities in Srila Prabhupada, and when we saw that even though the ceiling and the wall and the windows behind the deities had practically been thrown out and cracked and so on, yet Shishi Panchatattva was still standing without even having a flower on any of the garlands practically move. And in the words of the building control and surveyor who was there in the temple room when we pulled the curtains back, he turned to the fire officer and he said, "So what are they made out of?" And the building control guy said, "Well, it's probably plaster." And he said, "They shouldn't be standing. They shouldn't be standing." But of course we know that Shishi Panchatattva that are not made out of plaster. They are spiritual, and more than anything, they're really made from the love and devotion of all the devotees who have been worshipping them here for many, many years. So it was another miracle. It was another sign of the Lord's adventure with us. So protecting each and every one of us, and then they came out of the building. Srila Prabhupada came out of the building, and as soon as they came out, and we were standing here with Shishi Panchatattva and all the devotees were around the corner, the first thing I said to Panchatattva at that time was, "I'm never going to bring you back here." And that's a fact, because we don't own this place anymore. So we can't come back here. So, but emotionally we had many, many, many years as a small community here, lovely festivals and celebrations and so on, but now we have to go with the Lord's adventure and where He's taken us, and by good fortune and the great generosity of some very close friends, we now have probably the most beautiful building in the entire city as the home of Shishi Panchatattva and Lord Jagannath. And again, how that manifests itself and how all of that happened is also a miracle. So today our meditation is one of gratitude. Gratitude to the Lord for protecting us, gratitude to the Lord for gifting us such a wonderful place for their home, for our home also, because that will be the base from which we practice our devotion to the Lord, continue learning and educating future generations about Krishna consciousness. So today we will chant from here to Granby Street in our own individual way. Let us think of our own prayers of gratitude for what has happened for ISKCON Leicester in the last 2 years. And let us also reflect on how we as individuals want to continue and where we want to take our own service and our own commitment to serving ISKCON Leicester and spreading Krishna consciousness throughout the city in many different wonderful ways. So today is an opportunity of reflection, of prayer, but the most important prayer is that of gratitude. So that's it really, that's why we're here. And when we get to Granby Street, there's lunch prasadam for everyone, and then we'll sit and we'll have no kirtan all afternoon, and then arti and prasadam. Now in terms of the logistics of moving and walking towards Granby Street, we're only walking on the pavement. We're not taking over the road, we're not blocking anything. We're just walking on the road and following the route. We're going to go down here, take a left onto Green Lane Road, take a right onto St. Barnabas, and then take a left onto Uppingham, and we're going to literally stay on that A47 all the way. All the devotees here who are wearing the yellow high-vis jackets, they will be guiding us. They'll be leading at the front, they'll be at the back, they'll be in the middle. Ideally we should cross roads when they are with us, and the amount of devotees that are gathered here, we can actually stay as one group. If we split up, not a problem, but then we'll try and rejoin at some point again. So try to cross sensibly. The stewards in the high-vis jackets will obviously coordinate the crossing of roads so that we can all go together, go across roads together as a group. Other than that, there are no rules. So take it easy. If you run out of energy, run out of breath, run out of water, then just shout and we'll try and help you. We may even try and carry you if we need to. Any volunteers for carrying?
Mohan Prabhu is going to sort of
circulate. Oh, that's lovely.
And I'll contact him by phone if anybody does need to have a rest. Or
Mother Janak is also our first aider on the walk. So if anybody feels you need first aid.
And then we'll have the car brought up and then
yeah.
look after you.
And Mohan was going to circulate. Thank you so much. So if anybody wants to get in, we'll have to check how old you are first before you get in the car. Okay, so are we all ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go. We'll begin by prayers to Lord with prayers to Lord Nrsingadev, and then we'll chant Hare Krishna all the way. Hare Krishna.